this is our first time. So big shout out to SoCal team for, starting this off, and inshallah, Seattle can follow next month. We are doing Kanafa. So that's going to be led by Baltimore. And inshallah, one day also our team in Paris can do something as well. The whole idea is that how can we stay engaged? How can we learn something? And I think this will be good for us, for our family to enjoy, inshallah. So I'm really excited. And I think we should ask Asma to introduce herself and start the session, inshallah, with Bismillah.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Give Light Foundation cooking session. This is Asma, and let me introduce a bit about myself. I moved to Los Angeles about 11 years ago, and I'm originally from India. I have 2 beautiful children, and I occasionally also blog at cook.eat.pray.gym. It's an Instagram handle. And today I'm here with Mumbai's popular street food, which is Vada Pav. And Vada is a potato filling, which is deep fried, and Pav is the dinner roll. So the Vada is stuffed between the Pav, and it's lathered generously with some tangy and spicy dips. So let's get through the ingredients, and let's get to the ingredients of step 1. If you have any questions, feel free to go ahead and ask them. And I have another feed for the close-up view you can pin that as well if you want to.
So just quickly to interrupt, is everyone able to see Asma's video as well as the close-up, which has the tray or the ingredients? And everyone, I'm assuming, also has seen the step 1, step 2 instructions that on the instruction that was sent out, or the recipe, or the okay, I see some thumbs up. That's great.
Okay. So let's get to the ingredients of step 1.
Sister Rahma, are you going to be pinning the ingredients, or? At any point, if anyone has questions, feel free to unmute and just ask up. And so
inshallah, yeah.
Get started.
So this is oil, cumin seeds, curry leaves, ginger garlic, green chilies. And regarding green chilies, I've used about 3 green chilies. You can substitute it as per your spice level. You can put 1 maybe to make it mild, and 2 for good spice level. And we have some salt, turmeric powder, and cilantro, water, and lemon juice. These are the ingredients for step 1, with some boiled potatoes. Yeah. So let's get started, and let's turn on the gas stove. Let's take a pan. Make sure the flame is on medium. Pour in the oil. Add in the mustard and the cumin seeds. Give it a minute or so, let it sparkle a bit. Once you hear the sparkling sound, add in the curry leaves.
Hopefully folks are able to follow along. If you have questions, just let us know.
Add in the ginger and garlic paste, minced ginger garlic. Again, give it another half minute till the raw smell of the garlic and the ginger goes away. As you can see, the crackling sound of the spices.
It looks so good, and I'm sure your kitchen must be smelling delicious right now.
Add in the ginger, add in the green chilies. Give it a good stir. Make sure not to burn the spices and the ginger garlic paste. Now add in the turmeric powder. Add in about 2 teaspoons of water. Give it a good stir.
I just had a question. How many curry leaves do we need?
Sorry?
How many what?
Curry leaves.
Curry leaves, about 6 to 8, finely or chopped.
Okay, thank you.
And I think someone said the aroma, yes, the kitchen is full with aroma. So yeah.
And then feel free to add another tablespoon of water if needed. Just to make sure the raw smell of the turmeric powder goes away. Now add in the salt. Give it a good stir. And add in the potatoes, the boiled and the mashed potatoes. Mix it well so all the potatoes are coated in the spices. And you can turn off the gas stove.
All the spices look so amazing, mashallah.
Meanwhile, that Sister Asma is mixing along. Are you all are able to follow along, or is the speed or pacing okay? How are you guys feeling?
Yeah, I think it's great.
Lastly, you can add the lemon juice. And you can sprinkle some cilantro.
It's so nice because, you know, like sometimes we try to think of dishes or something to do like that doesn't have meat, you know, and especially for the kids. And with Ramadan coming, it just seems like this is such a nice.
Yeah, this is perfect to just layer in between the sandwiches, just on a simple bread. Yeah. Yeah, this is a versatile recipe. You can also put as a stuffing in samosa for samosas.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, it can be used in multiple ways. Just one stuffing, yeah, can go in sandwiches, samosas. I think it's mixed in well, and I'm hoping, you know, it's cooled down as well. So at this point, if you want to go ahead and taste and make sure the salt and the seasonings are right, or if you want to adjust the salt. So I'm going to go ahead and taste the stuffing. I think it's good enough for me. I hope you guys. So moving on to step 2.
So let's see if folks have been, is it fine to move on to step 2? Any thumbs up, or folks have questions before we move on to the step 2? Okay, no questions. So we'll assume it's going well for you guys as well. So we'll keep moving.
I just have 1 minute.
You have a question?
Yes. Sister Asma, were your potatoes pre-boiled?
Yes, they're
okay.
boiled.
Okay, so that's why this step is gone pretty. Okay, cool. It looks so good.
Yeah, it's boiled and mashed. Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah. Let's move on to step 2. Let's roll out. Let's use this potato mixture and make some balls out of it. And again, you can make it small, big, however you want it. I'm going to be making these size so they fit into the bun.
Kind of like the laddu.
Yeah, like exactly. Yeah, just like a laddu. Just shape them.
Extra Asma, could you
Yes.
just kind of summarize again what you did to
Oh,
get to the point?
So in a pan, I added oil, cumin seeds and mustard seeds, green chilies, ginger garlic paste, salt, turmeric powder, water, and some salt. Yeah, and then I added the boiled potatoes to it, lemon juice, and gave it a good stir, and added the cilantro. And now I moved on to shaping them.
So could you like just, take those and freeze them and then later on?
And yeah, you can. And this I think should also be good in the fridge for about at least 8 days, 8 to 10 days. And it also can go in puff pastry sheets as well. Yes, I've made about 6 of these as of now, and then, yeah.
How many potatoes did you use?
I used about 4 small potatoes. About 4, yeah. So for my next step, I hope everybody is with me, along with me. If you're okay, then we can move on to step 2.
Shout out, thumbs up.
Or something, yeah.
So we know if folks are following along or have questions. I see a few folks whose cameras are on, Rafia and Fiona. Rafia, at least I see you're stirring in there. So we're assuming we can move on to the next step. All right, I think we should get started, right?
So I need a plain bowl, a mixing bowl. I'm going to go ahead and add 1 cup of gram flour, salt accordingly, and 3/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder. And I'm going to go ahead and add, so this is about 1 cup of water. I'm going to start adding little by little, making sure the consistency is not runny, but it's slightly thick. I'm going to stir it now. So roughly I've used about 3/4 cup of water. Yeah, ideally, I think, using a whisk is better to make sure there are no lumps. Using a whisk would be better to make sure there are no lumps in it.
So that was just chickpea flour and turmeric?
Yeah, chickpea flour, 3/4 spoon turmeric powder, and salt accordingly. And I started with about 1/2 cup of water. I think I used in about 2/3 cup of water in this 1 cup of gram flour. So this is something I'm looking at. It's not very runny and it's slightly thick. So the potato can hold the coating of the gram flour. So in the meanwhile, let's turn on the stove and go ahead and place the frying pan on it.
Whatever kind of oil you're comfortable with.
Using, yeah. Give it about 2-3 minutes till the oil becomes hot. I hope you guys are enjoying making this. In order to test if the oil is hot, if it's reached its heating point, take a spoon and add in a drop of the gram flour batter. Okay, it still isn't.
So how do we know if the oil is ready?
It should be cracking. Yeah.
Should I be putting in a lot of oil, like to dip it in?
I think, yeah, it's better. Yeah, maybe, you know, at least half of the potato filling should just be in oil.
Okay.
Maybe we can turn it off. Yeah, turn it around.
So it's kind of like deep fried, basically. In a way. Okay.
I think our oil is ready as well. I'm going to try putting another drop of gram flour batter, and it's coming up. See, it's rising up, as you can see. Yeah. So let's go ahead and dip this potato filling ball into the batter and make sure it's coated well on all sides. Just like this. It should be able to hold up the batter. Yeah, if it's too runny, it won't be able to hold it up, but otherwise it should. I'm gonna go ahead and pour it in here. And you can see the oil is sizzling hot. I'm gonna go ahead and do that for all the remaining. You can also do it with your hands, but I feel using a spoon is a little mess-free. Before turning it, make sure the bottom side, which is submerged in oil, is almost cooked. I'm going to turn it now, flip it. I'm looking at more like a tea color, maybe the Indian chai color. About 3 minutes from now, they're almost cooked from all the sides. I'm going to go ahead and remove them and put the remaining 3.
They look so yummy and golden brown, delicious, Sister Asma.
Yeah, just with a perfect cup of chai, this goes so well.
Oh my goodness, that sounds amazing.
As an evening snack, brunch.
Iftar. What were you thinking of iftars?
So I'm going to go ahead and put the remaining 3.
so you're separating them out so
Yes,
they don't stick to each
they
other.
don't stick to each other. Growing up in India, this was something we really loved. The Vada Pavs there on the streets.
Which city did you grow up in?
I grew up in Bangalore.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, but whenever I go down to Bombay for holiday or something, yeah, Vada Pav was like one of the things that we would make sure we had it on our trip at least.
What else are some of the famous street foods?
Yes.
I'm saying, what else are some of the other ones?
It's more of the, in Bangalore, it's more of the south, the dosas and the idlis, they have stands all around. And in Bombay, it's more of the sandwiches, the Vada Pav, and yeah.
You also find a lot of chaat, I think.
Chaat, yeah.
The pani puri and...
Have you found any places locally that you like that can sort of measure up, maybe a little bit minuscule?
For, I think, chaats, we generally go to Artesia.
Mm.
And
Where do you like?
Yeah, Artesia, Surti.
Oh, okay.
Surti is there, yeah. And then in the valley, we just go to Baba sometimes. They have a Punjab. So again, in India, chaat flavor, the profile of chaat is very different and it's local to their own regions. Like Delhi has a more of a Punjabi kick. Mm. So those who like Bombay chaat, they're like, they feel the Delhi chaat is very different. Yeah.
Do your children like this? Was this one of their favorite dishes?
Yeah, they do. They love it. They like this filling in samosas also. So yeah, samosas and puff pastries. And since we born and brought up in India, we like it with the vada pav, with the bun. So yeah, vadas are fried. I'm gonna go ahead and do the assembly part.
So Asma, are you Gujarati?
Yes, our roots are from Gujarat, yes.
Oh. Kemcho, Asma.
I have my husband's daddy who's still in Gujarat, who lives in Gujarat, yeah.
So I'm actually Gujarati, but I've never been to India.
Okay.
I'm born in South Africa, so.
Oh, wow.
But we do cook Gujarati, but it's different. Like, I love watching this because I learned so many things. Like, I know how to cook Gujarati style, but like say I don't know the names because I never visited India, or because we were in South Africa for so many generations, we still have like Gujarati in our blood and the food and the flavors, but I don't know some of the names. So this is really nice. I'm enjoying this. Thank you.
You're welcome. So I hope everyone is following along, and first I'm moving on to step 3, the assembly part. I have some save. And I have some green chutney. And I have some tamarind chutney.
Well, that's the best.
Oh yeah, so again, this is again a part of my meal prep where I make a big batch and freeze them in small containers. So it comes in handy whenever I need them, the cilantro chutney and the tamarind chutney.
Yeah, those definitely, I feel like, need to be on hand all the time.
How long can you freeze those for, Asma?
I think it should be good about for 3 months at least. Yeah, 2 to 3 months at least. Yeah, I would recommend once you take them off the freezer, don't put it back again because maybe the color changes.
Okay.
So let's go and spread out the chutney. I'm going to go ahead and use the tamarind chutney first. Pour in on the bun, spread it out.
May I ask, did you make that chutney from the pods?
Yeah, the tamarind pods, yeah.
I kind of got stuck at that.
Yeah.
I'm taking good notes.
Sister Asma, is there a way we can buy these chutneys outside?
Oh yeah, they're locally available at most of the Indian Desi grocery stores in the US. And I'm sure there are a lot of brands that carry these chutneys.
There's something about homemade. We just can't.
You got it right.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
So what do you put in your tamarind paste?
In my tamarind paste, I use a ratio of tamarind and about 1 ratio of jaggery.
Okay.
And I soak it overnight, and then next day I just keep boiling it till it becomes a puree, and then I add in chili powder, cumin powder. That's it, yeah. And,
Oh, wow.
and strain it. And if you want it a little more sweeter, I add in also dates.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Can I substitute brown sugar for jaggery?
I think that should be wonderful. Yeah, you can try maybe a small batch.
Okay.
So you can use 1 portion of tamarind and 2 portions of brown sugar maybe.
Yeah, this reminds me of Pakistan bun kebab.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good. And I know I'll be making this a lot.
Go ahead. I've spread it out both the dips on the 2 sides of the bun or the pav. And I'm going to layer this. I'm going to add in the potato cutlet. I'm just going to smoosh it a bit. Add in a bit of the save.
Wow.
This looks so good. Oh my gosh, get that chai ready, guys. Let's go.
So I'm sorry, I missed that part. What was the bun that you're using?
I just got some dinner rolls.
Oh, dinner rolls. Could you do maybe Hawaiian rolls? That would mix it up.
Hawaiian rolls are perfect. I like softness of the Hawaiian rolls.
I think for the kids as well.
Yeah, and maybe for the kids version, if you want to do the non-desi version, you can add cheese to it maybe.
Okay.
With this stuff, with this potato cutlet.
Very nice, mashallah.
Go ahead and press the cutlet. And then also you can make the potato cutlets a little more bigger if you want to as per the size of the bun that you're using. So here are your Vada Pavs that are ready. You can enjoy with a hot cup of tea or anything. Or you can simply have with ketchup or the dips. Here it's ready. I hope you all enjoyed.
Very nice, mashallah.
So yeah, you can simply have it with some dips or put in a bun.
It was very fast too.
Oh yeah, this is the recipe I like. It doesn't involve too much work.
Right.
And one filling is so versatile. You can put in puffs, samosas, sandwiches.
Perfect.
Thank you. This is great. Thank you.
Welcome.
This recipe was very easy to follow for sure. I'm doing it with my 7-year-old and she's enjoying it. Thank you for sharing this.
I'm glad. I'm really glad.
That was absolutely delicious. Thank you so much. It's
quicker
than
so I'm saying that I'm also from India.
Okay.
It makes me think of my childhood when we used to go on train rides and we would stop at the station and it's always available at the station. It was like my grandmother's favorite snack go-to. Like my uncles would have to get off the train, buy her some and bring her some. So thank you for sharing the recipe.
Thank you so much. Yeah, this reminds me of, whenever we would travel in train, this was also easily available. there. And
exactly. It's like the Indian version of like your burger on the go, you know?
Yeah, it's the desi burger on the go. And then a lot of people have it with fried deep chilies also to get that extra kick, you know, they just fry in the whole green chilies and the hot oil, and then they have it along with it.
What's your son's name?
Zen.
Okay, mashallah.
He's making sure he's in the kitchen with me all the time while I do the cooking.
Thank you so much, Sister Asma. That looks incredible. MashaAllah. I look forward to making this and sharing it with my family.
Giving me the opportunity to host the cooking session.
I feel like it's perfect for iftar.
Yeah.
This is, yeah.
Sure.
It's filling, and yeah, I can't say it's too healthy, but then yeah, once in a while the deep fried stuff also does good to your body. That satiates your cravings.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Looks delicious. Thank you.
Thank
you, everyone. So, Zuni, what?
I said this is wonderful. It's just this is going to be my first iftar. This is what we're going to have for our first iftar, inshallah.
And we'll send you pictures, sister.
And then hashtag, maybe, you know, hashtag GL cooking session.
So as is very typical at Give Light functions, if everybody can turn their camera on, I will take a screenshot for Diane so that she
good idea.
Turn on
my camera is not working. Sorry.
Whoever can, inshallah. And I'll just
I'll send you a picture to Photoshop me in.
And then the other two, I'll just give you guys a minute to.
Just give me 1 second. I need to put on a hijab.
Oh, sure, no problem.
Sister Asma, can you tell me again what
you're recording and I'm adjusting my hijab. I'm sorry. Whoops.
Oh,
sorry. I'm putting on a burqa, so I mean, it's all good.